To stay visible on social media feeds today, a brand needs to post 3 to 5 times a day, every day. Digital marketing algorithms demand a constant, high-speed flow of new imagery. That means a single seasonal clothing line, which used to require maybe 20 core photographs, now demands hundreds of distinct visual assets just to survive a 3-month online cycle. Historically, creating high fashion imagery was a slow, deliberate process. A garment took hundreds of hours to stitch by hand, and capturing it on film required a meticulously planned production. Capturing this exact moment in this vintage runway shot, the fabric in motion, the precise lighting, the texture, required an entire team working in perfect sync. The environment itself was heavily guarded. Getting a seat to see a sequined dress like this walk down the aisle meant you were part of an insular world. It took immense physical resources just to be in the room. Replicating that prestige for an editorial shoot meant weeks spent flying crews across the globe just to find the right architectural backdrop or the perfect natural lighting. Once a location was secured, the brand had to pay for dozens of plane tickets, block out entire hotels, and hire extensive catering services for a crew of 50 people. Then came the talent. If a top-tier model caught a cold, missed a flight, or had a conflicting booking, an entire 6-figure production could be delayed by weeks. Modern fashion brands are caught in a trap. They can either spend their entire annual budget trying to maintain that legacy quality for a handful of images, or they can compromise on aesthetics to mass-produce cheap content for the daily feed. Noir Starr spent decades working inside this traditional fashion system. He saw these logistical bottlenecks firsthand and realized the industry needed a new method to produce high-end imagery. His approach relies on using modern computing power to remove physical limits on human artistry. By digitizing the production environment, directors can iterate on an idea without worrying about the cost of daylight fading on set. To do this, Noir Starr Models generates photorealistic talent. An AI model is a computer-generated persona built through algorithms trained on vast datasets of human features that can wear digital garments and pose in any simulated environment. Because Starr oversees their creation with his traditional fashion background, these digital avatars project a specific elegance of haute couture, bypassing the need for flights, hotels, and sick days. Instead of hiring an army of lighting technicians, makeup artists, and caterers, the agency employs specialized ad agents. These digital artists construct the entire campaign entirely inside a computer program. This flowchart compares both approaches. A traditional shoot involves scouting and travel over weeks. The digital pipeline requires only concept, generation, and rendering. Months collapse into days, and removing physical barriers drops the budget to a fraction of traditional costs. To guarantee the output looks indistinguishable from a luxury magazine spread, the agency processes every image through 4K upscaling. Upscaling is a software technique that mathematically increases the resolution and pixel density of an image so it remains sharp even on massive displays. High-resolution output, delivered in days instead of months, at a significantly reduced cost, is no longer an exception. It is the new baseline requirement for any luxury brand trying to compete online. Noir Starr Models operates as an integrated media ecosystem, offering resources that extend into education and market analysis. Through their internal podcast and Substack newsletter, they provide ongoing education to luxury marketing executives, explaining the technical and strategic intersection of influencer management and artificial intelligence. Brands looking to produce their next seasonal campaign without the logistical friction of a physical shoot can start immediately. First-time buyers can use the code FIRST15 to receive 15% off their initial AI model collaboration. The agency is also expanding its internal team. Creative professionals who want to build these environments and direct these digital talents can apply to work directly as ad agents. Whether you are a brand ready to overhaul your visual output or a digital artist looking to join the team, you can submit your inquiries and resumes to contact@noirstarmodels.com. By merging elite fashion lineage with scalable artificial intelligence, Noir Starr Models resolves the conflict between legacy quality and digital demand. They're codifying the creative and logistical standards that define the next phase of fashion advertising.